The inheritance came quietly. No drama, no celebration, just a lawyer's call, a stack of documents, and a number that didn't feel real. $890,000 left to me by my late aunt, the only person in the family who had ever treated me like I mattered without conditions. I didn't tell anyone, not my parents, not my friends, definitely not my brother, because I knew him. He had a strange relationship with money, not greedy in an obvious way, more calculating. He always appeared supportive until there was something to gain. Then his tone changed. His interest sharpened. So I stayed silent. I paid off small debts, moved some funds carefully, spoke to a financial advisor, planned quietly. For 2 weeks. Nobody knew. Then somehow, he found out. I don't know how. Maybe through extended family, maybe someone careless mentioned it. But one evening he called me. Unusually cheerful. "Hey, I was thinking about you," he said warmly. That alone made me cautious. We weren't on bad terms, but we weren't close either. We rarely spoke unless there was a family gathering. "Everything okay?" I asked. "Of course. I just wanted to send you something. A small gift. Congratulations and all." I paused. "You don't need to send anything." "Come on," he laughed. "I'm your brother." 2 days later, a package arrived at my door. Medium-sized, nicely wrapped, no return address, just my name written in his handwriting. I placed it on the table and stared at it for a long time. Something felt off, not dangerous in a physical sense, just strange. He had never sent me a gift in my life, not for birthdays, not for achievements, not for anything, and now suddenly, after hearing about the inheritance, he was sending me a gift box. I didn't open it. Instead, I called him. "Hey, the package arrived," I said casually. "Nice, open it. You'll love it," he replied quickly. "What is it?" "Just open it," he insisted. That insistence made my instincts louder. "I'll open it later," I said. There was a slight pause. "No, open it now. I want to hear your reaction." Now I was sure. This wasn't a gift. This was something else. I looked at the box again. Carefully sealed, taped more than necessary. "Actually," I said calmly, "I'm not opening it." Silence. "What do you mean?" he asked, his tone changing. "I mean, I'm not opening it. Why?" "Because you've never sent me a gift before. And this timing is strange." Another silence. Then he laughed, but it sounded forced. "You're overthinking. Just open it." "I'm good," I said. "Tell me what's inside." He didn't answer, and in that moment, I knew I had made the right decision. I didn't open the box. Not immediately. Instead, I examined it carefully. The wrapping was perfect. Pristine. Even. The tape had no fingerprints. The box itself was sturdy, not flimsy. Whoever packed it had done it professionally, or at least carefully. That only made me more suspicious. I called a friend. "It might be nothing," I said, "but something feels off." She agreed. "Trust your instincts. If it's too convenient, it's probably a test, or a trap." So I left it on a shelf in my living room, unopened. Days passed. I avoided thinking about it. I focused on work, errands, normal life. Then one evening, my brother called again. His voice was casual. Almost too casual. "So, did you open it yet?" "Nope," I said calmly. "Not interested." "Come on. You'll regret it," he said, slightly louder this time. "I put a lot of thought into this." "You're going to love it." I stayed firm. "I don't need anything." "You don't get it," he said. "It's more than a gift." That was it. That was the clue I needed. More than a gift didn't sound like generosity. It sounded like manipulation, a test, a trap. I remembered past moments when he had tried to get me to sign something. Lend money, agree to his plans, all disguised as generosity. This felt the same. So I took precautions. First, I recorded the exterior of the package. The label. No return address. Nothing that confirmed authenticity. Next, I prepared for the possibility that it contained something dangerous, physical or legal. I called a lawyer friend. He advised, "Do not open it. Keep it sealed. If you feel unsafe, call the authorities." So I did nothing. Weeks went by. My brother's calls became less frequent. But he still texted sometimes. "You'll see soon. It's for you. Don't ruin the surprise." I ignored them. Then curiosity crept in. Not about the contents, but about his intention. What exactly was he trying to do? Blackmail, revenge, or money disguised as a gift with strings attached? Then I realized something. I couldn't control what he sent, but I could control my reaction. So one evening I called him, calmly. "I won't open the package." "Why?" he asked, a slight edge in his voice. "Because I don't trust it. I don't trust your timing, your insistence, your intentions. If it was genuine, I'd have no reason to doubt. But it isn't. Silence. Then he said, You're being ridiculous. Maybe, I replied. But I'd rather be cautious than sorry. I hung up. That night, I sat across from the unopened box. My heart didn't race. My hands didn't shake. I wasn't afraid. I was calm, because I realized a key truth. Sometimes the greatest gifts come with the heaviest chains, and wisdom is knowing when not to accept them. I didn't open it, and I never would. Instead, I used the moment as a lesson. Boundaries matter. Trust must be earned, and some surprises are better left unopened. Weeks later, I learned the truth from a relative. The gift wasn't a gift. It was manipulation, control, a trap. I smiled quietly. I had won without ever opening the box, and that was the true inheritance.